Mega Drive profile. Welcome to the next level.
Eliminate Down is great in every single aspect. This game is freaking nuts. The intro gets me so damn hype. A good example of a title catered towards a hardcore crowd. And today, you'll find out everything there is to know about it. So without further ado, let's get started.
Gameplay.
Eliminate Down is a horizontal shoot-'em-up by developer Apernet. Mega Drive fans know that the system's trademark shooter is Thunder Force 4, which is an excellent game by all accounts. But today, you'll see why Eliminate Down can stand toe-to-toe with its contemporary. This game starts out like most shooters of the time. You play as the Steel Pyron, a spacecraft going against aliens and biomachinery as you plow through 8 rounds. Your ship contains 3 weapons that can also be upgraded by power-ups. Press A and B to switch weapons and the C button to fire. The first gun is the forward shot. This gun won't let you down and does excellent damage. Next is the back shot, which is perfect for enemies that come from behind and sneak up on you. You'll see yourself using this a lot in later parts of the game. Finally, we have the vertical shot. This gun shoots missiles vertically and extends its range when upgraded. An ideal weapon for foes that latch on walls or edges and bosses with more specific weak points. There are 3 different powers as follows. The P power-up upgrades your secondary fire. Collecting 5 Ps grants you a level up, as indicated by the heads-up display. The limit is 3 levels as far as I know, since picking up additional powers increases your score afterwards. The E power upgrades the primary shot, becoming a strong white laser that pierces through anything. The first extend is set at 300,000 points, and any after this at 1,000,000. Keep in mind that if you lose a life, your level will demote, and the upgraded primary shot will be obscured. The B power is a shield. This shield can take up 2 hits before it's gone, and becomes real scarce throughout your playthrough, so play cautiously and preserve this as much as you can. Like most shoot-'em-ups on the Mega Drive, you can change the speed of your ship by pausing the game, so pick the speed that suits you. I mentioned that there are 8 rounds in Eliminate Down to complete, but each round is divided into subsections. These sections contain a mini-boss to face before the main one. Sections seamlessly transition onto the next part, making the action almost non-stop. Enemies are programmed extremely well, even going out of their way to follow or crash right into you. The chaos is impeccable, and I love it. Just like any typical options menu, you do have 3 difficulty settings to choose from: easy, normal, and hard. Apernet designed the difficulty depending on the setting you play on. This is great to help you learn the game, and when you crank the difficulty, you'll have a slightly different playthrough experience. Eliminate Down is incredible and provides a great challenge. I see no reason to not play this. It's sick.
Graphics.
There's a very good reason why the Mega Drive is regarded as one of the kings of the shoot-'em-up genre. Thunder Force 4 is at the forefront of this conversation, but Eliminate Down is just around the corner, not only in gameplay, but in visuals too. You see, something is rather funny about it. I played this game extensively, and I couldn't help but notice Apernet's homages to legendary shoot-'em-ups. I can already see hints of classics like Gradius, R-Type, and even Hellfire. These games are early pioneers of cementing genre staples that other classics would soon follow. In the arcade game Metal Black, a yellow explosion occurs after defeating the boss as it transitions to the next stage. This impressive graphical effect is replicated on Mega Drive hardware. Check it out. The options menu contains a whack-a-mole minigame, similar to the card game Concentration, as you must shoot as many cards that flip before the timer expires. Apernet initially implemented this to test rotation effects on the Mega Drive, but they liked it so much they kept it in the end. Visual tricks are sweet, but the bosses are the real stars of the show. A lot of them are pretty damn big, with some taking up the entire screen, or several of them at once for that matter. As you progress, things get real intense, and even more detailed than the stage prior to it. When it comes to enemy design, Apernet essentially took pieces from their favorite games and placed it in theirs. I think that's pretty badass. After all, they say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, and what better way to show it off?
Music and sound.
One of the neat things about Eliminate Down is its music. Composed by musician Tatsuya Matsumoto, the sound is a combination of metal, bizarre melodies, dark tonalities, and gritty FM. It may seem strange, but the tracks do fit the intensive atmosphere this game presents. Matsumoto is also in charge of designing sound. I gotta say, the explosion effect is great. It sounds very close to an actual sample, and makes you wonder if the PSG noise is being layered with PCM to back it, because the music does not make use of PSG tones at all. This sort of technique is prevalent in fair amounts of Mega Drive music, but goes widely unnoticed. Matsumoto did a good job of managing the sound efficiently, even if the instrumentation isn't particularly ambitious. The Z80 is an 8-bit microprocessor developed in the late 70s. Its use in the Mega Drive boils down to sample playback or sound processing, but not every title makes use of it. The composer or programmer must write a dedicated driver to use this coprocessor efficiently, so you can see why most developers leave the majority of operations to the 68,000 CPU. Enough technical jargon, let's check out some tracks that define Eliminate Down.
Development and philosophy.
Eliminate Down was created by Apernet and is apparently the only game they've ever made. However, they are also credited with making F1 Super License 1 year prior. F1 Super License is a formula title for the Mega Drive. If there is one thing that Eliminate Down takes from this game, it's the sound. The Very Corporation are also listed as makers of this racing title. Apernet supposedly borrowed Very's sound engine for Eliminate Down. This statement is most likely true because the instrumentation is real similar and both companies share several staff. Eliminate Down was released in Japan on June 25, 1993. Samsung localized it to South Korea with over 100 games over time. This now known electronics manufacturer also developed the SVP chip, located in carts of virtual racing. Unfortunately, Eliminate Down did not receive a US or PAL release. This game has become one of the most expensive and sought after Mega Drive games. Prices go from approximately $800 to $1,000. I suggest purchasing an EverDrive or emulating instead. To many people, Thunder Force 4 is the go-to Mega Drive shooter, but Eliminate Down is a real hidden gem in every sense of the word, tailor-made for the hardcore player. What more could you want? Okay, so that was Eliminate Down, a fantastic game that definitely needs the exposure, so I hope I did it justice, and you can let me know in the comments what you think. I'm interested in hearing your opinions. I want to give a big shout out to Buckethead Aficionado and his show, Noah's Game Room. His videos are awesome and contain some good humor, so I recommend it, especially his Sonic recaps. Props to you, man, and keep grinding, for sure. Another quick shout out for Savage Regime. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know this guy already, but if you don't, he produces authentic Genesis arrangements of just about anything he feels like, and he recently uploaded an entire conversion of the Mega Man X soundtrack in Genesis format. So go check that out, it's excellent. One last shout out to you guys, my subscribers. I'm grateful for your support and especially your patience, because I really do take my time to make these videos. Of course, I'd rather deliver something that I'm satisfied with than a half-assed job, so excuse my, excuse the time, yeah. If you... Anyways, if you have any questions or concerns, comment down below or message me. And if you enjoyed the video, I would immensely appreciate it if you shared it with other Mega Drive fans, or whoever you think my content would appeal to. You can follow me on Twitter or Facebook for updates on my future videos, and also tweet me some cool Mega Drive shit, man. I'm always eager to learn. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I won't take any more of your time. I'll see you on the next episode of Mega Drive Profile.